conference matchup in this one as the Cavaliers come from Cleveland to play this one. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. The Pelicans hoping for a happy ending to close out their homestand before hitting the road. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Watch out there with LeBron James. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Chandler. And it's Williams at the point. Got it. Nice one there from Dellavedova.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Outside Hill. At the elbow, it's Gordon. 5 on the clock. Here's Davis. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done. And you know, guys, Eric Gordon was an unbelievable three-point shooter last season. 45% from behind the arc. The first time he's been over 40% in his career.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. You know, we were talking about Eric Gordon. He's always had great range, but not always his great shot selection.
You know, and that's a great point because, you know, we see now that he's starting to mature, starting to value every possession, and that's good news for the rest of that team.
Some people think LeBron's athleticism, Clark, has declined over the last few years. He might be the first to admit it. He still looks terrific, though.
Well, he's, you know, that's a natural progression for any player,
sure,
even if you are LeBron. But he's still an elite athlete by NBA standards.
Now James, after Eric Gordon's three-pointer that didn't go. James with it. Now Chandler defending. James, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Hill against Williams. James outside. Back to Williams. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And remember the quote from LeBron on the subject. Obviously, I'm not the 18-year-old kid that I was before, but I can still do the things I need.
Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring.
Hey, bump the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Bang that thing.
Davis sets a screen. Pass to Gordon. Now the dish to Davis. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Cleveland. 2 shots.
And Anthony Davis, growing up in the rough south side of Chicago, because of the violence, his father didn't let him venture to the playground. Instead, he built a basketball court in the backyard. This young man has come a long way.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Outside Hill. In the corner, it's Gordon. Chandler outside. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Embiid, no good. And Davis stayed around the game in grade school. He'd keep the clock, sell the tickets, even someone said sell nachos.
Humble beginnings, partner, humble beginnings. Didn't even dream of NBA stardom. Said he wanted to be a high school coach. Obviously, things have changed now.
How much more is there to say about LeBron James, Clark? Incredible consistency, unbelievable athleticism. is a marvel in every way the longer he plays.
Kevin, when you look at his career averages, I mean, just off the charts, and he has the same unbelievable year every year. The consistency, phenomenal.
Latch the pass to LeBron. The kick out to Williams. They get it back. Chandler comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Chandler dishes to Embiid. Back to Chandler. From outside, off the mark.
In talking about LeBron's consistency, it's not just a physical effort. It's also a mental one. I mean, you know you're targeted by the defense all game. That'll wear down even the best players. How is it that LeBron's armor just never seems to be penetrated? It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Chandler kicks to Hill. New Orleans moving the ball around. On the wing, Gordon. Shot to stop the run. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
Here's Dellavedova. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. That one on Embiid.
You know, on the topic of LeBron, one of the few areas where he could improve consistency in is from the three-point line. 3 years ago, he hit over 40% from downtown. 2 years ago, 38. Then last year, down to 35.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Butler comes in for Wilson Chandler. And it's Austin Rivers in for Hill. Pelicans trail by 7. Rivers passes to Davis. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful 2-hand, Jen. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Williams kicks to James. Latch the pass to James. Can't get it to go. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Rivers with it. Williams picks him up. Rivers dishes to Butler. The pass to Rivers. Back to Butler. Kicks to Rivers. Deflects the pass. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Kufis checked in for the Pelicans. Urebko's checked in for the Cavaliers. Ginobili comes in for Williams. Here's LeBron. 8 points for him. Six on the shot clock. It's Ginobili on the wing. No good on the triple. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to Detroit. Rivers kicks to Butler. He dishes it to Davis. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Hardaway's checked in for the Pelicans.
Well, whether you call him the brow or ant or the future, Anthony Davis made the leap in year 3 to franchise superstar. I mean, still, though, he remains humble, determined to improve, and dedicated to maximizing his immense potential.
Rivers kicks to Hardaway. Shoots it up. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Dellavedova, the pass to Ginobili. Dellavedova dishes to Jerebko. Drains the three-pointer. Jerebko's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Rivers kicks to Koufos. Out to Hardaway. To the left wing. Rivers passes to Davis. Rebounded by Jerebko.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Nice shot by James.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
You look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Come on, New Orleans.
That first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And the Pelicans making a change here. Randall's checked in. Pelicans trail by 9. Now here's Rivers. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. To halt the run. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out. Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
There's the feed to Koufos. Butler dishes to Koufos. Shot clock at 5. It's up a 3. The shot no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Here's Jerebko. He's guarded by Rivers. Here's Dellavedova. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Here's Randall. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And one feels bad for the way Julius Randle's career started. I was there that night. First game of the season, 7th pick out of Kentucky in the 2014 draft. Suited up for one game, broke his right leg 14 minutes in. And the guy that comforted him the most, I recall very vividly, Kobe Bryant stayed with him the entire time when he was really in shock on the floor.
He was, and unfortunately, for so many reasons. For one, he had really been progressing in the summer league, and the Lakers obviously had high hopes for him. And when he went down, that was the start of the rest of the ship kind of going down with him.
Rivers kicks to Hardaway. And he gets the bucket. The Cavaliers leading by 7. LeBron James on the wing. Pass to Dellavedova. Cleveland moving the ball around. Ginobili against Rivers. Ginobili the pass to Dellavedova. Yarebko can't get it to go.
And, you know, going back to Randall's rookie year, his troubles really started during medical checkups before the draft. They found a foot injury dating back to high school. The fifth metatarsal had been broken, which may be why he fell a few spots in the draft.
Inside. And stolen by James. Dellavedova, that's good. Dellavedova's got 9 points.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
And talking about Randall's rookie injuries, the Lakers were going to let him play through the foot. But once he broke the leg, they did season-ending surgery on the foot as well. Hopefully, now he can just stay healthy and get to play the game he loves.
Tyson Chandler is checked in for Cleveland. Williams comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. Rivers dishes to Randall. He feeds it to Rivers. Tries it from 9. It's rebounded by Cleveland. To the middle. No luck. Good D by Hardaway. He got it up. No good. To beat the buzzer. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
A lot of times, the team that owns the paint is going to come away with the victory, and that's what they've done here thus far.
Yeah, why change the plan until they make you? And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward, going inside.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Josh McRoberts out there with Chandler. Then there's Ginobili. Then there's Ronnie Price. And it's a Flalo in at the 2 guard.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And Thompson kicks to Butler. Back to Thompson. And Chandler sends it back. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Outside Butler. Feeds to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
A follow goes in. Nick Roberts, the pass to Price. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Now Cleveland moving it up. Nice shot by Ginobili. Ginobili's got his second bucket of the night. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far. I tell you what, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Price dishes to a Flalo. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Price. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot.
Here's Butler. He's got 6. Thompson inside the line. Again, the Pelicans score. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And for Caron Butler, came into the league as a hard-nosed defender, good rebounder for a small forward. But it seems like as he matured, Greg, he became more of a three-point marksman.
Great point. And you know, early in his career, the difficulty with the outside shot, his game was more about toughness. But like most smart veterans, he extended his range so he could live to play a little longer, which he certainly has.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And, you know, going back to Caron Butler, he became a complete offensive player at the height of his career. I mean, he improved his ball handling so he could get his shot off from any place on the court. His pull-up, mid-range jumper, cash money. And in a couple of years, he averaged nearly 5 assists a game.
George Hill's checked in for Rivers. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And when you talk about Caron Butler, I think the progression of his skill set proves that you can do anything you put your mind to. I mean, this is a guy who's shown what dedication and hard work really mean, and it's made him into one of the best small forwards in our game for a stretch of his career.
And they get it back. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Hill. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And stolen by Aflalo. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And McRoberts kicks to Aflalo. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Pelicans have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Hill has the open look. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Passes it to Williams. Knocks down the 3 ball. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Dishes it to Thompson. And stolen by James. Pass to Blatch. There's a screen. Stolen by Thompson. Butler up top. Hill passes to Randall. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Butler kicks to Randall. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
James. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. platoon swap here for New Orleans. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against the Boston Celtics. Davis with a screen on Williams. Rivers with it. Williams picks him up. The dish now to Davis. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Chandler, wide open. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Nick Roberts dishes to Chandler.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Davis setting the pick for Rivers.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Williams attacking. That's good. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Rivers passes to Davis.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Rivers again. It's Williams. And a follow. Kicks to Williams. The pass to Chandler. Cleveland the rebound. Outside Williams. From past the arc. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And the foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
You know, there was a time when some thought Tyson Chandler would be a draft bust. But, you know, it took some time before he found his niche and has been one of the best bigs in the NBA for the span of his career. You know, that shows you also when you draft guys out of high school, they're going to need a couple more years to really define who they are as players.
Kicks to Aflalo. Releases from 15. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Gordon's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And Chandler throws it down.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Chandler was a bit of a late bloomer, but you can't argue with his presence on the floor now.
Well, he won a title and embodies what you need to do in order to win titles. I mean, Chandler makes all the difference on defense, and that's why teams will just still want him even late in his career.
Rivers dishes to Embiid. The 3. And Wilson Chandler gets the 3. Chandler's got 5.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Williams passes to LeBron. Back to Williams. That's tipped. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Pelicans trail. And here's Rivers. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Davis kicks to Chandler. He dishes it to Gordon. Chandler with the screen on Chandler. 5 on the clock. Out to Chandler. And that misses. That would have put him up. Cleveland's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Chandler a screen. Williams kicks to Aflalo. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight. Pelicans trail by 4. Embiid the screen. Rivers kicks to Embiid. Gordon with no one around. Can't nail the jumper.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
LeBron against Embiid. LeBron outside. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Davis sets a screen. Chandler dishes to Rivers. To the paint. Releases. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Chandler. Cleveland's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. LeBron drives in. Williams kicks to Chandler. And he jams it with authority.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Clock at 6. Gordon, the pass to Rivers. On the wing, Chandler. Chandler with the rebound.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
It could go. No good on that last second attempt there. And so we conclude the first half. Cavaliers ahead, up by 6. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And the defense was soft in that first half, and he took advantage every chance he could, and boy, was he throwing it down hard.
Yes, sir. He has had too many uncontested runs to do, but even if a defender's gotten there, it's been posterized time.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store.
What a game for LeBron. He's got 14 points and the 2 nice steals as well.
And if I had to pick what he's done best today, I'd probably lean towards the offensive performance.
Well, just to be a contrarian, I'm going to go to the other side because he's been just as impressive, I think, at the defensive end.
Wilson Chandler out there with Davis. Then there's Kufis. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Hill in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Ginobili lays it in without an inch of room around him. Ginobili's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Cavs. Chandler dishes to Davis. Hill kicks to Davis. And they double up Davis. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Cleveland leading by 8. Here's McRoberts. Hardaway with the steal. Hill passes to Davis. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Here's Dellavedova. He's got 9. Here's McRoberts. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Davis kicks to Hill. Cannot hit. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Ginobili outside. The shot, no good. Chandler with the defensive effort. And for Manu Ginobili last season, not his best. Down in every measurable category since his rookie year. He's 37, myriad of injuries. You know, but Greg, there's still something so special about that play.
Yeah, I mean, so much of his game is about movement. And Kevin, after 13 full seasons and factoring all of the international competition, you're going to have to start to show some wear and tear, and that's been the case for Manu.
Excellent point. He played 4 pro years overseas before the NBA. The Pelicans making a switch here. Randall's checked in. And he's good on the second.
You know, guys, getting back to Ginobili, the most concerning part about last year centers around the shooting. Down in field goal, 3-point, and free throw percentage. Just could not find the mark all season long.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Embiid, he's checked in for Koufos. And it's Butler in for Wilson Chandler.
And looking forward for Ginobili, he may have to reshape his game a little bit. Less commotion overall to try and reduce turnovers. Maybe accepting more of a toned-down role versus the catalyst role that he's really enjoyed over the course of his career.
And it's sent back by Hill. Hardaway kicks to Butler. And stolen by Aflalo. Here's Dellavedova. Guarded by Embiid. Here's the screen. To the left wing. Here's McRoberts. Shot clock at 6. That's short off the rim.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Hill with it. Picked up by Ginobili. Aflalo against Hill. And Aflalo kicks to Ginobili. The feed to Dellavedova. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Aflalo. Tries again. Great D that time from Hardaway. Pelicans trail by 6. Out to the wing. Tries from 16. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession. You know, I can think of one way to describe George Hill. It's the culmination of several attributes. I mean, he comes from the school of Popovich, plays under control, always in the right place defensively. The way I describe him is just steady.
And the Cavaliers call time here. An interesting thing about George Hill, he was traded from the Spurs to the Pacers a few years back. Many people were surprised the Spurs would even trade a valuable veteran when they were trying to win a championship. But who did they trade him for? Kawhi Leonard. A pretty good deal.
Well, you know, Hill is really solid. He knocks down open shots, can run the offense or play off the ball equally well. I think he's a terrific combo guard. Gives you a little bit of everything and does it in a professional way. And that's typically what attracts him to other teams.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Davis is checked in for Randall. Chandler comes in for Butler. Hollis Thompson's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Austin Rivers in for George Hill. Williams outside. There's the bucket. Good. Williams has got 11.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Rivers dishes to Davis. To the wing right side. Davis sets a screen. Thompson from long range. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Chandler's got 6 rebounds in the game.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebounds.
The defensive backcourt has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Williams against Rivers. Chandler with a screen for Ginobili. Here's Williams. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. And now it's a 9-point Cleveland lead. Rivers kicks to Chandler. Off target from outside.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Chandler kicks to Rivers. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Pass to Rivers. The 3. And that one's good. Rivers has got his second bucket tonight.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Now LeBron. 14 points for him. From about 19 feet. Chandler kicks to Williams. LeBron outside. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Rivers. LeBron grabs the miss.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Manu Ginobili on the wing. Back to James. 18 feet out. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. LeBron's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs. Davis setting the pick for Rivers. He kicks to Embiid. He feeds it to Davis. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
Follow the pass to Chandler. Williams dishes to LeBron.
And looking at Joel Embiid, he has all the tools to be the game's next great center. He's raw, no doubt about that. And he'll have to overcome the injuries, but his combination of size, speed, agility, practically unparalleled.
New Orleans making some changes here. Gordon comes in for Hollis Thompson. And George Hill's subbed in for Austin Rivers. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Pelicans trail by 9. Williams again. Hill kicks it out to Gordon. They get it again. It's back to Hill. Trying to get open. It's Davis. Wide open. Couldn't capitalize. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Williams kicks to Chandler. Chandler with the screen on Hill. Williams dishes to Chandler. The kick out to Aflalo. Offline with his 3.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
And here's Hill for 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Timeout called, Cleveland.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And guys, no doubt George Hill had it rough last season. He missed the first 28 games with that left knee injury, came back for 5, then missed another 11 games before his season got going. But you know what? He had one of his most productive years from that point on.
And getting back to George Hill, what a second half of the season he had. He tore up several key categories, Clark.
Yeah, he was bogged down by injuries early in the season. Came back to average career highs in points, rebounds, and assists, partly because he was finally treated and looked to as a go-to guy, and he thrived in that role.
New Orleans making some changes here. Kufis checked in for Joel Embiid, and Caron Butler is subbed in for Wilson Chandler. And then for Cleveland, Jones comes in for Manu Ginobili, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Aaron Aflalo. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
LeBron is screen on Hill. Out to the right wing. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one's on Eric Gordon. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
And both free throws good for Dellavedova. Pelicans trailed by 8. Hill passes to Butler, and they double up Butler. And so it's Cleveland with it. Cleveland leading by 8. Poked away. It's stolen by Davis. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Jones kicks to LeBron. 5 on the clock. The 19-foot shot. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Gordon with another miss.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
LeBron dishes to Williams. And a miss there on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And Kosta Kufis, an excellent rotation center. I mean, he gets after it on the inside. He'll give you some rebounds, can block some shots. He's made himself into a factor.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And Kufis not really a shooter, Clark. He does his damage around the rim.
Yeah, he really does. The former Buckeye is a great screen setter. He attacks the offensive glass, plays within himself, and knows his role, and he does it well.
New Orleans making some changes here. Randall's checked in for Davis. Thompson comes in for Eric Gordon. And it's Rivers in for George Hill. And Cleveland also making a change. Aflalo's checked in. Picked by Randall. Three-pointer, Butler. And he gets the bucket. Butler's got 9.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
It's LeBron with the drive.
He is almost money when it comes to finishing in close. Nice bucket there to increase the lead.
Thompson outside. Feeds it to Randall. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Here's Dellavedova. He's got 11. At the top of the key, Aflalo. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Chandler. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
That's good from Chandler. Both shots good from the stripe. Rivers with it. Deflects the pass. And we've reached the end of the third. Cavaliers lead by 7. On New Orleans back in a moment. And the final period of play just about to start. And the Cavaliers with possession here. They've led by as many as 11 points. They host the Clippers after this game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got LeBron James. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with a flow. Then it's Jones. And it's Chandler in the pivot spot, manning the middle. Rivers passes to Randall. Here's Koufos. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Here's Dellavedova. Now here's James. Passes to Dellavedova. Here's Chandler. Aflalo outside. They set the pick. Dishes to Dellavedova. Fires the 3. Jones, no luck. Pelicans trailed by 8. Rivers kicks to Thompson. Randall down low. He's guarded by Chandler. Shot clock at 6. Chandler with the steal. Dellavedova kicks to LeBron. And Costa Koufos picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Into the lineup.
Pass to McRoberts. The tray. And that one's good. McRoberts has got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
The dish to Koufos. The pass to Butler. Shot clock at 6. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Kicks it to McRoberts. There's the triple. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 4 assists now tonight. Rivers dishes to Randall. Out to the right wing. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Rivers kicks to Randall. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. That free throw good from Randall. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Koufos. Chandler comes in for Thompson. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Caron Butler. And George Hill's subbed in for Austin Rivers. Here's Bletch. Pelicans with the rebound. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Chandler right side. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
You know, when I think of Wilson Chandler, what comes to mind is supreme athleticism. He can throw it down with the best of them. And yet he's still working on the other areas of his game to be more well-rounded.
You know, back to Wilson Chandler, he's somewhat of a wild card. One of the few guys to go overseas. You remember, Greg, during that NBA lockout in 2011, he signed to play for China and didn't negotiate an out clause when he signed.
Yeah, and truth is, Chandler's one of those guys who can give you some solid minutes, but you hope at some point that he gets serious and commits to reaching his full potential. Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Hill passes to Embiid. Davis dishes to Hill. Kicks it out to Gordon. Fires the 3. And he gets it to go.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time.
Ginobili attacking. Dellavedova kicks to Afflalo. And now it's Hill running. He can go all the way.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And here is Ginobili. He dishes it to Afflalo. In the corner, it's McRoberts. And the 3 ball is good. McRoberts has got 11 in the second half.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Hill, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Pelicans trailed by 14. The feed to Davis. Swiped away. The Cavaliers leading by 14. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
In the corner, it's Gordon. They get the rebound. Pass to Hill. Back to Embiid. This one for 3. Chandler, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Passes it to Blatch. He kicks to Afflalo. Manu Ginobili on the wing. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Assisted.
And the lead's not getting any smaller. Just an incredibly well-rounded performance here on the road.
And how good a feeling is that for this team to dominate the way they did in front of a hostile crowd? That is a satisfying feeling for the victors.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and it's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Thompson, he's checked in for Wilson Chandler.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, used to love to go up and jam like that. And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Williams kicks to James. The jump hook, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. LeBron's got 4 points this quarter.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical, be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Thompson passes to Hill. Back to Thompson. And stolen by James. Chandler outside. Back to James. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far to say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
How about,
sir.
guys, that's one of those dunks that you probably want in your career highlight reel.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. So for the Pelicans, they set the screen. Feeds to McRoberts. Dishes to Aflalo. James in the post. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Pelicans trail by 16. Nash dishes to Hardaway. That's a 2 from Butler. And Chandler sends it back. And stolen by Williams. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. James with the ball. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Ginobili's checked in. Out to Hardaway. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
In the corner, it's Ginobili. There's the pick. Back to Williams. Takes the three. And the rebound goes to Nash.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Kufis kicks to Randall. Kufis the best to Randall. Clock is at 3. Chandler with the steal. The drive by James. Ginobili against Nash. Ginobili dishes to Chandler. And good on the basket. Book it.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Pelicans trailed by 17. Nash kicks to Butler. Outside Robinson. Back to Butler. And the three off target. Cleveland's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter.
Cavaliers timeout.
Timeout called. Cleveland. They're in front by 17. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Thompson is checked in for New Orleans. Jones kicks to Price. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Back to Jones. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Cleveland.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one, Kevin, and then they do it again. It worked.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And a great team effort, but still, what an individual performance for LeBron James. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Outside Butler. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. And so here's Cleveland. 17 points was their biggest margin. Nash against Price. He feeds it to Jones. Shot clock at 5. Here's Blatch. But he stays with it.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going